It's not Halloween, it's actually not Thanksgiving. It's Christmas, the time of year that makes me ask, isn't it supposed to be like, snowing? It's not the worst lie I've been told. Okay, let's go talk about Kingdom Hearts.
No! Please don't! I don't want it!
Goodbye.
Kingdom Hearts is a crossover between Disney and the Final Fantasy series. A whole other incredible series home to one of my favorite games of all time. And FF7 is also pretty good too. The game starts incredibly simple if you ignore that part.
You see this big guy? He be eating all of the little guys.
All you really have to know is that you and your friend are stripped away from your world by this giant black hole thing, and you have to go find your friends. And there's also Donald and Goofy with you, because who doesn't love Disney? Aside from everybody. I do kind of wonder what it's like in there. Oh wow, that is a lot of echo. Donald gives you a Molotov cocktail, and you get access to the gummy ship where you get to do a lot of fighting. Let's go talk about the fighting because that's the cool part.
Submit!
Oh no! This game ranks on a command Oh, you fell asleep already. All you gotta know is there's an attack command which makes you attack. Did you know that this is a video game? Oh, I thought this was dog shit. It is. A lot of people call this game's combat sluggish, and to that I say... Look at the remake of FF7. That game catches so much shit, but none of it is about how slow Cloud's attack speed is. So, like, huh? There's some cool magic. You can cast fire, you can cast blizzard, nothing too helpful. Oh yeah, you can bend the fabric of time. That's a little helpful thing you can do. There's Donald and Goofy, and they are very cool. I like Donald and Goofy. If the company itself was at the same level of quality as them, then they would be good, which they are not currently. Jesus Christ. Overall, I was very satisfied with all the ways you can murder small children. But yeah, that's if you have something to say about my video, or you want to call me a nerd, then you could leave a comment. That'd be really cool because I read all of that. Okay, back to the video. So, yeah, this game is about as sane as that MatPat Mpreg fanfic. Biting down on the t-shirt so the neighbors wouldn't hear him scream. There was pain, but there was also relief. The pressure stopped, and the blood flowed. Shit. And Matt saw, emerging from the incision, one long green rabbit ear. The whole rabbit emerged, wet and slimy with, but I really love how it handles the storytelling. After an admittedly really bleak intro, we get introduced to all this cool Disney stuff, which to the target audience of the game is something that you'd be pretty familiar with. This makes a little bubble of this Disney recognizable properties that you can just get accustomed to and just fall into with the game. It's a safe environment. When you see this, you're like, oh yeah, I feel safe now. But then we get to Hollow Bastion, and I love this. The only Disney characters we get are Satan, your main two party members, Mickey Mouse, who was literally only seen in the endgame cutscene, and up to the point that you fight her, basically the main villain for the entire game, Maleficent. The Princesses of the Heart are here too, but they have the personality of plain yogurt, so I'm just gonna ignore them for now. And by for now, I mean until the day I die. And then we get the end of the world. And I'm not gonna spoil this game too much already, but there's like no Disney here, which I just really love. Oh, aside from Satan, who could forget that?
Our healthcare costs have gone up. Kingdom Hearts 2 has screwed us again. High property taxes, overpriced prescription medications. Where was Kingdom Hearts 2 during Hurricane Katrina, eh? Oh, I wish there was something we could do about it.
Harry, there is.
Really?
For the cost of sending an email, we can vote for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
The hatred for this game's camera is unwarranted and it is not acceptable on this channel. What's the problem here? The camera is good. The zoom in is honestly just amazing. In the other games, it's mostly pulled out a bit, but this one is so unique that it just pulls the camera so close to you. It kind of feels like first person sometimes, which is insane because in my opinion, it gives you none of the costs of that kind of camera control. It's unruly. Have you tried using the lock-on? That should solve most of your problems. Now, the only complaint I will give about this system is that you can actually lock on to an item in combat, which should not be a thing that's available for you to do. But that is a small hiccup in an otherwise very, very solid camera system. I wish I could provide a bit more on why people don't like it, but I really can't because I just don't see the problem with it. If you disagree, then I don't know what to tell you. This is my video about 14-year-olds that can fly, I don't know. Also, this is a 14-year-old in a game set in 2002. Where's the hot topic? If there was not one on the island, then he should have made one. That is an obligation. Also, he would have, like, poked the large bodies and called them, like, Tubby or some shit, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the reception about this game is just, oh, look how goofy this game is. Wow, this is so strange and wacky. I've also made jokes about that, but the thing is, it's a problem when that's all the discourse of the game is about. To a lot of people, it's just a slightly weirdly designed and cute game that spawned a massive amount of sequels that they really, really love. But it is so much more than that, and I wish that more people would give this game a little bit more attention, because it really deserves it. If you are a Disney or RPG fan, give this a try. It's on PS4 and Switch, even though the Switch port needs Wi-Fi. Why? Why do you do this to me? Okay, bye guys. Check out my Twitter where I post very questionable things. On my channel, I have live streams. They are very terrible, but you can watch them if you want. And thank you for watching. I'm going to go and I don't want to tell you. If it's sticking, it's done. Uh-oh, don't think that just because I lick it, it's left. Oh, cherry on complication. I don't think I'll ever get at you. Ooh, 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 ooh.